Notification, NATURAL_AFTORI has joined. Away team selection Ohio State Buckeyes. Ready. Edit uniform sub. Entering. Ready. Team setting. Entering team settings. Ready. Ready.
Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see the #9 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field.
Entering play call screen.
Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25.
Suggestions. There are 7 categories. You have 15 options. RPO red, white flag is selected.
They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moving forward just a few.
There are 8 inside.
Tight ends aren't just line up and block guys. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Wants to throw. It's Aller. Caught near the sticks. It's Reynolds. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chain.
That's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, the tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the gun. Give on the inside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
KHB slip screen.
And when you run the counter play, you're really hoping to bust that thing inside. You want to fake one direction, pull a guy, kick him out. But you can tell, great job by the defense making that thing bow. Go a little bit outside. Now, guess what? All the cavalry's coming. Everybody can run to the football. Everybody gets into play. Nice job on the defense.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark.
You have 15 options.
He didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you can tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Wide receiver comes in motion. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let him get involved. You know how you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback.
There are 5 categories. Formation. There are 5 categories. 3, 4, overachieve. Cover 1, cover 3, sky.
This crowd full spinning the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. They'll run the toss. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately
Entering play call, emergency error to categories.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are
Number 3,
physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get those running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Bringing the heat. He is lucky to get that one back.
Entering paused screen. You have 9 options. Resume is selected. Coaching. Pause. You have 3 options. Depth chart is entering depth chart screen 1, slot 3, slot. Slot 2, slot 3, slot. H key. F key. Slot 3. WR. Slot 3, slot 4, slot 6, T, LT, LG, C, RG, RT, LEDG, REDG, DT, SEM, Mike, Will, CP, FS, SS, K. Entering.
Last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Makes the catch around the 50. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground.
Play call. Pistol. Wing slot over. AHV stretch. Red option double wide zone. AHV stretch. Wide zone. U off full diamond.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the field.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
You have 15 options. Empty and split lead zone is selected.
Off play action on 1st down. Nowhere to go with the ball and down. He goes at the 39.
Inside zone.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes the offense you're hoping the run fix going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Back to pass. It's Allen. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. Hits the crease. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
In the modern era of college football, you're seeing more and more athletic tight ends, like what you just saw right there. The defense had no chance covering that guy down the field. He makes them look silly on his way in for the long touchdown.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. He'll bring it out. It's Adams. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback.
There are 6 categories. There are 2 subcategories. Cover 2. Cover 6 invert. Cover 3 doesn't hatch.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Trying to hit the sideline on the right. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Entering play call.
Man, this defense has set the tone early. 3 and out on the first drive, and on the first play, the second drive, they get a TFL. They are sending a very clear and distinct message to this offense. They are going to set the tone of this game.
Looking to fire. He'll take the deep shot. Dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Yeah, and he had an opportunity to make such a big play. Listen, he wasn't wide open with nobody around him, but you got to make that play. You got a little bit of space. You got to haul that in, make your quarterback look good, and make a big play for this offense.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Release to the back. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play.
Error 21, playing off free kick, Douglas wide off.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Scanning the field, it's out. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The Nittany Lions now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Second down, he'll throw it. Shoots it to the left. And that one had some juice on it, but it's incomplete.
Well, this offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion. So 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Corner.
Tight end now in motion. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Caught over the middle. It's Ross. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
Catch in the middle, it's Ross. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were. That's why they got the first down.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense has been able to get after this guy early and often in this game, and it's affecting his accuracy, and it's affecting this offense's ability to throw the football consistently.
Quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. To the air, it's Aller. Fears the pressure. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
We're still early in this ball game, but this QB has been hit several times already, been sacked. This is one of those games that the ice bath is going to be your friend afterwards. We're just getting started. It's still in the first quarter, for goodness sakes.
The official says no good, and the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29.
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on second, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on third.
The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on second and short. Back to pass. He's moving out of the pocket. Fires on the move. Pulls it in. He's loose. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They give it to him again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series, but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stuffing in college football up front with the defensive line, because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you are.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking for space, it's Young. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Block left. There are 6 categories. You have 3
point here would tie the game.
Block left is selected.
And the extra point splits the uprights. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. And they finished it off with a 14-yard run for the score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Wildcat. Pistol. Wing slot over. There are 5 categories. You have 9 options.
This should be the last play of the quarter. Quick handoff. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
Entering play call. Split while off. There are 20. Corner strike. Outside zone. Corner strike.
First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Aller. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
And a great job by the QB, find the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quickly complete.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick 6. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Singleton. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Gets it to him on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there. Still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Well, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. Across the 25, he's got room. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Yes.
Looking downfield, it's Aller. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hip.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
Wants to throw it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
If they're able to make that pick, they're wiping points off the board. But because he dropped it, now it's 4th down, and of course, they're still in field goal range with an opportunity to score 3.
Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to put it away. Fielded in the end zone, it's Williams. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback.
There are 6 categories. You have 9 options. Base lock left is selected.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Motion from the back. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He turns it loose to the left. He holds it in, and nobody's close. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down.
Entering play call.
What a throw on 1st down on the first play of the drive. And I think sometimes quarterbacks are given an alert on a specific play. And what that means is maybe the ball was supposed to go to somebody else, but in pre-snap, if the quarterback sees a matchup he likes, he's given the green light to take the shot. And I think that's exactly what happened on that play.
And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
I'd love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Alabama with a multitude of options on 2nd and short. Gets the back moving. Here's the handoff. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
Entering play call.
Really nice run there. No, listen, modern day college football, I know it's all about spread offense and throwing the football and going up tempo and scoring quickly, but man, you think back to Bear Bryant in Alabama, doesn't it always seem like they've always wanted to establish the run game? They have always wanted to be physical. Bear Bryant would have loved this guy in his backfield. With his physical style of running, man, he fits that just perfectly.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Russell. Fires left. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. The decibel meter's about to explode. One of the great environments. Wide out level noise. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys in a coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
The offense will have to use its first time out of the half.
There are 6 categories. There are 6 categories. You have 9 options. Cover 3 sky is selected.
They'll try to convert on 4th and long after giving up that big sack. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Gets drilled as he throws the big pressure on 4th down, and they'll get it back.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanking the receiver out wide. The defense, you can tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. They'll move the wide receiver. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's got an open man. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Marking at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Sometimes your tight end's a safety valve, and sometimes he's your go-to receiver.
And the offense knew right away it was the primary target. It was where he was going with the football, because you know you get a little bit of suck up from those linebackers with the play action, and you feed the big fella.
To the air, it's out. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Making side adjustments here. Back to pass on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Short cross.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. On target over the middle. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
And it's on 3rd downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Throws for the tight end. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
Entering play call.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
They'll send the back in motion. A run for the quarterback. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on here in the second half.
He wants to take the top off. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Trying to take it back. At the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Penn State. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
He made that look a lot easier than it is. When you break on a football, you got to see it. They go at the perfect angle. The free safety leaves his spot, goes and gets it, and then does the hard part. Takes it back to the house for 6.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Looks like he's going to try to return it. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
You have 9 options. Cover 4 quarters is selected.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. The give to the tailback. They'll pick up 4, second and 6 coming.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective, trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
You can really feel the momentum changing in this game now, can't you? The defense comes away with a massive takeaway deep in their own end. And here's the offense on the third play of this drive, getting the first down and doing it running the football. Everything seems to be shifting in this team's favor.
Really good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on second and short. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Cover 3 Sky WK is selected.
The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Young. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
That's a really good stop by the defense, Jesse. They need a few more. You've given them a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the score.
Yeah, it's that bend don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
Dropping back, it's Russell. Dances away. On the run, fires downfield. Oh, it's picked off. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36.
And once the QB left the pocket, it felt like he was locking in on his dude, his playmaker out wide. I think the defense knew it too. Nice job taking the big playmaker away, breaking on the football, and going making a big INT for this defense.
What a job to lay out and make the catch. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in? Quarterbacks love it when they don't have to be perfect every time they throw the football. And this group of receivers, they are helping out their QB1.
Got it out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
Empty spread. There are 21 categories. You have 15
down to the 23 for this 1st and 10.
Selected.
We'll send the tight end in motion. To the air on first down. With the catch, it's Ross. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. You're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. The defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Looking downfield very late in the half. Makes the grab on the left. Gets out of bounds after the big game, and they've got it first and goal. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
And the Nittany Lions trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. Quarterback keeps it. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. To the air. It's Russell. Under fire. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Listen, end of the first half, that's exactly what you want. You don't care about the incompletion. You're chucking that thing up, trying to make a big play, trying to get the Hail Mary.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. He's taking the shot. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half.
Entering play call, you have 5 options.
The Nittany Lions will kick it away to start the second half. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes.
Over, error 6, double kick, cover 3 slide.
First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground.
Entering
Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16.
You have 36
Well, not a great run there, but I think what the coaching staff is trying to do is they're trying to help out their quarterback. He's throwing interceptions on each of his last 2 drives, and the best way to try to settle him down is to get the running game established. But I think the defense is aware of that right now, loading the box. Everybody up front is ready for the run.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Defense showing blitz. Will they bail out of it? Pocket breaking down. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
This offense is done being patient. They're down on the scoreboard here. Now early in their first possession in the 3rd quarter, they're being aggressive. They're taking shots. They're trusting their playmakers outside to get it done. That time the defense, really nice job forcing the incompletion. They were ready for it. This offense, though, they need to stay aggressive.
Now adjusting. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. The Tide with the 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. And And he'll pick up one. It brings up second and 9.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles. And those guards and centers have to work together. You got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Trying play action. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
They'll immediately call timeout.
Over 3 Sting. Tampa 2, cover 3 Sky.
Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Now he's going to break the pocket. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. Off the play fake. The sure hands, it's Williams. It's a seam wide open. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score.
Cover 9.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
He'll pull it down. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains.
18 options.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther.
Now a big third down coming up. Down multiple possessions. This is one, Palmer, I'm looking for 6. I'm not trying to kick a field goal. I want to cut into this lead with a touchdown.
No, you got to have it. And also, considering all that, this is 4-down territory, too. So you need to identify who are your best.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown Tide.
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And they'll try to tack on 2. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half.
Coach suggestions. There are 6 formation. There are 6 overflex. There Tampa 2.
Getting aggressive here and going for 2. He stopped short on the 2-point conversion attempt. They went right back to the well with a man who scored the touchdown, but he couldn't get it in for the 2. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23.
There are 21 categories. You have 15 options. Empty and split.
This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. And off from the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Corner strike.
And man, how many times are we going to call his name today? He has been so much fun to watch. Got a couple of sacks. Add another tackle for a loss here. He has been all over the field, and he has made some serious plays for this defense.
Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Well, the offense is trying to get aggressive. They're trying to hit the corner route, but better coverage on the back end by the defense, knocking that one away.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To throw, it's Aller. With the catch, it's Ross. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding it.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the 2nd half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Option is set. Trips Y slot WK. There are 21
the Nittany
categories.
Lions will snap it on 1st and 10.
Reload dagger is selected.
Looking downfield on 1st down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And screens are all about timing, right? You want to invite the defensive line to fly up the field, and then you want to throw it right over their head. And you could tell just a little bit off, and the defense got in there so quick, got the quarterback hit before he could really get his bearings and throw the screen.
Got it in the middle. It's Pena. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2 possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Shakes off the defender. Couldn't really get started there. Pick up a 1 to the 35.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. They got to keep that up here in the 2nd half.
Man, this quarterback has had a day. With that pass, he goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing, putting up some yards today. Pretty good day for the young man.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. He's got it on the move. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Penn State! Field strength, tight end, throws. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
He'll bring it out. It's Adams. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
Overchi there to cover 1, cover 3 Sky.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Defense showing heavy blitz at the line. Sends him back in motion. Looking to pass. It's Russell. Going for the big play. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down.
And that's a really good job by this defense being dialed in. You got a big lead. You know exactly what's coming. This offense is going to have to make some explosive plays down the field. They were ready, they were disciplined, and made a good play on the football.
Gonna take a shot. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. He couldn't quite get loose on that return. He'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
Early movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards.
Entering play
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts that they will take the penalty.
Escort HD split zone.
They'll run this play from the pistol. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
You have 9 options.
And the incompletion brings up a second down. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air on second down. That's caught. It's Hudson. At the 45 on its way. And the big gain. They've got it on the 46.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself with the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking it.
Looking for a man. It's Aller. The short hands. It's Hudson.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
The Nittany Lions in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking for a crease to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Option is set. Option is doubles Y off. Face top. FK toss WR mid screen. Entering play call. Corner strike.
13.
With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play.
Corner.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Quarterback making adjustments. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Makes a grab, pass to Marker. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And the punishment has been extended.
There's no mercy rule in college football. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they built this sizable lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
There are 2 categories. You have 18. Cover 2 man.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Back to throw, it's Russell. Gonna take a shot. And his fifth interception of the game. A miracle they haven't pulled it yet.
Entering
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback. And DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Wants to throw on first down. Good timing on the quick out. At the 35, he's open. Touchdown, Penn State! He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called, guys, offensively all game long, but who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
And the extra point is good.
Entering play
That's
call.
the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
Subcategories options set to overachieve 24 plays. You have 7 options. 4 to 5 is selected. 3 overflex error 2 cover 3 buzz Maybell.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Toss to the outside. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was
looking to take a shot. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down. The third down's coming up.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
He's not afraid to go deep. He's got it down the left. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
Cover 3 sky
Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Russell. Steps away to find some room. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find the man.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync. And that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he has had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
Here's a heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incompletion.
This offensive line is not going to like watching the film back tomorrow when they get the opportunity because they have got beat time and time again up front, especially in passing situations. All of the hits, all of the sacks this quarterback has taken is the biggest reason why they're going to lose this game.
Oh, he dropped it, just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is going to have to do better than they just did.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They built a huge lead. Now, incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
He wants to change this route. On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. And he's brought down after a nice game.
And this tight end is having a day. With that last catch, he's now got over 150 receiving yards.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets to give. There he goes. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the 1st and 2nd quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
Now on the move at the 28-yard line on 1st down. Back to throw, it's Aller. Get it out on the screen. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
So many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up, got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to be a big gainer.
A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Back to pass. Fires to the right. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that 1st down. From the gun, wants to pass. Using the quick game. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. The Nittany Lions racing to the line in the hurry-up. Going for the marker on the ground. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
That's a risky play call there. 4th and a couple of yards, and you turn around, you hand it to your running back, you say, my guy's a better athlete than any of yours on defense, and he's going to find a way to keep this drive going.
And the Nittany Lions back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Motion from the back. Dropping back, it's Aller. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there, forces 2nd down.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
They'll move the tight end. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Incomplete. He had to get rid of him before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Really nice 3rd down sub-defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, and now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way. And we look pretty good.
There are 2 subcategories. Option set to free, nickel, nickel, over, there are 10 cover 3 sky.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long. That's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is...
He tries to take the top off. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
Trailing this much in the fourth quarter, the offense is looking for an explosive play to try to ignite them and get them back in this one, but nothing doing. Nice job in coverage.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on down.
I think that play right there has been a big piece in this game. When it matters the most, on big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play when they need it most. That fourth down, great job.
Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up in the 28.
Nice sack by the defense. Great job getting to him, getting him on the ground. That's the fourth sack of the day. This defense has had some bright moments, but they've also given up some big plays. Keep rushing the quarterback, but keep that coverage intact in the back end.
And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
Toast.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Grabbed over the middle. It's Pena. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Empty and inside.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the fourth quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
You have 6
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. He'll bring it back looking for help. And the returner goes down.
Entering play call, precinct. There are 6 categories. You have 9 options. Overload free scheme selected.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Russell. Pressure coming. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in, you could...
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the second.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on. And now just throw another sack in the equation. Hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long. Early or late, up front, moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
Now the play fake. Got a man. It's Williams. He will not get it. A fourth down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away. How about that return? He may not get credit for a touchdown, but if they can pay it off, that score set up by the return man. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Man, that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Quick strike complete. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
Short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
Categories. You have 15
And how about
options.
the response from this defense? Put in a horrible situation, horrible field position. Jesse, they bowed their necks 3 times in a row.
Yeah, and it's a sudden change situation, and they practice that all week. You never know when they're going to come up. You have to have guys on the field playing with a sense of urgency. This has been awesome defensively.
That last score just a little icing on the cake in this one as they get set to kick it away again. He'll bring it out. It's Adams. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23.
Categories. There are 3, 3, 5, nickel, dime, normal, cover 2 man.
Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Back to throw, it's Russell. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit of time to get to that 1st down mark.
You gotta like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. You throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been...
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And he's thrown another interception. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here.
Inside zone is selected.
Handoff from the gun. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
Suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 12 options. Inside zone split is selected.
They'll give it to the back. And that is how we will wrap this one up. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
stats. Entering stats screen. Team stats. Player stats, Team Sue. Rushing. Passing. Rushing. Passing. Rushing. Receiving. Team Sue. Entering post-game screen, you have 3 options. Return to main menu. Entering home screen, play a friend is selected. Selected. Pittsburgh, Purdue, San, Oregon Ducks select, Oregon, Ole Miss, Ohio State Buckeyes selected. Oregon. Maybe Western Appalachia, Alabama Crimson Tide selected. Alabama New Ohio State Buckeyes selected. Ohio, North, Ohio State Buckeyes selected. Ready. Edit entering uniform name option is set to current alternate. Uniform name option is set to current. Uniform name option is set to current second. Uniform name option is set to heritage. Uniform name option is set to current. Shoes option is set. Shoes option is set to black and shoes option is set to black and secondary color cleats. Team setting. Entering team settings screen. Defensive play. First, second choice coin. Edit. Ready.
Stress, pressure, expectations, and finding out what you're made of. All of those things come into play when you have a top 5 showdown at this point in the season. Welcome to Austin, Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see, the number 3 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started.
Entering play call screen.
The Longhorns will kick it away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee and...
Entering pause. Coaching. Pause. You have 3 options. Depth chart is entering depth chart screen. 1 row 59 columns left filter. AHP. Slot 3. FG. WR. Slot 4. Slot 6. T. Slot 3, slot 4. Slot 3. Slot 2. LT. LG. C. RG. RT. LEDG. REDG. DT. SEM. Mike. Will. CG. Slot 2. Slot 6. Slot 5. Slot 4. Slot 3. FS. SS. PR. K. 3DRD. CAD. Slot 2. Slot 3. Slot. PWHP. Slot 2. Slot 3. Slot 2. Slot 1. SLWR. Slot 3. Slot. RLE. RRE. RDT. Slot 2. Slot 3. NT. SUBLG. Slot 3. SLCG. Slot 3. Slot 1. Slot 2. Slot 3. QG. LEDG. DT. Entering paused screen. You have 9 options. Coaching is selected. Abilities. Entering celebrations. Entering celebrations screen. Entering play call. Coach suggestion. RPO red bubble.
This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Got the quick completion. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers. And he just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
This crowd trying to make life miserable making checks. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Fires to the big fella. No chance to run, but they still move it forward.
Coach suggestions.
You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
Just got to wonder, too, guys, if the crowd didn't impact the offense. They're playing on the road on the first third down of this football game. Incomplete. The idea here, I think, just punt it away and see if you can regroup, because this environment is hostile.
They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32.
Suggestions. Formation. Error 6, 3, 3, 5, 4, 2. Over G. Alert. Cover 1. Cover 3. Sky.
The give on the inside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Oh, and the first disaster by falling on his own foot. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a first down and came up a little short. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Now facing a third and long. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Unloads it left. Got his man. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit, forcing the incompletion?
From the gun on third down. Under fire. Finds his big tight end. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
This is a tight end that not only is going to play with his hand in the ground, but he can line up in the slot as well and attack the defense vertically. He's too fast for linebackers to cover, and he's too big for DBs to cover. He's a real weapon in this.
Turning it on. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
And the Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Right back to the well. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep getting him the football. He shows you all his ability on that TV.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. A 67-yard touchdown drive there. You don't see this very often, an early onside kick when you have the lead. We've got a timeout from the kicking team. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25.
Suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. Do always select it.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
Suggestions. There are 8 categories.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
It's a running room. There he goes. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver. They can do that. They can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
Got his man quickly. That had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? The Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
DKR heating up and trying to make 3rd down impossible here. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Entering play call. Formate. Option is set. Option is set. Option is set to trio 8. RPO but keep. Wide zone.
And the Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get the first through the air. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
On 4th down, going to the air. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down.
And the offensive line has to do a better job protecting their man. It's 4th down. He needs some time to make a play. The defense brings the blitz, beats the offensive line, and gets the big sack.
First play of the drive comes from the 38. Gets the back moving. He'll try the outside to the left. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
I know that wasn't a big gainer, but that's going to set some stuff up later for this offense. Trying to run the football and get it established is huge because play-action pass is a big part of what they try to do when they're throwing.
Turning on the Jets. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
I'll tell you what, more runs like that, defensively you start thinking more guys in the box. More big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball.
You're going to stop the run game. You better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
They'll send the back in motion. To the air. It's Manning. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
That's a great individual effort by him right there. When I think about Ohio State football, too, especially on defense, right, it's the legacy of the silver bullets, guys flying around, giving great effort and getting to the football, but it all has to start up front on the D-line.
He's going to fire deep. Grabs it inside the 15. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns!
And the defense has got to be able to do a better job with their pass rush, guys. Quarterback had way too much time to survey the defense. And that receiver who lined up all the way on the right side, he was able to get way downfield and catch it all the way on the left side. and it's just too hard to cover a guy for that length of time. The pass rushes, we got to get better in this game.
Quick timeout call on the offense after the play. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. Empty and snap girls are selected.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Tate. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
They're going to run it. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. Verticals is selected. Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options.
So first down here as they go back to work. Wants to throw. It's Sayin. Quickly to the tight end. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
Coach suggestions.
That's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws and turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Rushes on him. Got his man downfield. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throwing catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The old saying is, you'll never go broke taking a profit. No matter how small, just keep building up the bank account.
Yep, and when the defense wants to drop back and not give up those big plays, a lot of times they're going to force you to be patient, and when you show them you can do that, it'll pay dividends in the long run.
Going to swing it on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Back to pass, it's Sayin. And the third down pass is incomplete.
Man, they just couldn't find the hole down the red zone. The field shrinks so much harder to complete those passes. But fourth and short. Now, decision time.
There are 6 categories. You have 6
and it looks as if they're going to try field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Oh, he missed it. No good. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
Cover 2, cover 6, and cover 3 match.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Sends it back in motion. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. And the Longhorns can really attack on this second and short. They'll try to get outside. And the defense holds firm.
Entering
No
play
pickup
call
at
coverage. There are
all
two
on that play.
categories. You have 24 options. Cover
Not
3
so
by
fast.
selected.
You think it's going to be automatic, second and short. They're just going to turn around and hand it off. But how about the penetration up front defensively, shutting the play down?
Yeah, and if your defense wants to be aggressive, well, that's fine. Third and short, I still got fourth down as well, so don't be afraid to be aggressive on those and play action, because the defense a lot of times really expects run. Then I could take some big shots in man coverage down the field.
Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And I love taking deep shots. I think it makes quarterbacks play honest, safeties play honest, and you could tell just missed a little bit deep on that shot. But listen, those are shots that we want to take because the risk is definitely worth the reward.
They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
And I tell you what, I'm always keeping track as a defense player where they're running the football. You can see they ran it to the right. Do they like this matchup? Is the right side of their offensive line really good? I'm going to be paying attention to that because that's a big gain. I got to make sure I shut this down the next time they run it.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They want to run this quarterback. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play.
We love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up here.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and...
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Motion from the back. Off play action. Looking left. And the big deflection on third down forces a fourth down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Cover 4 pawns. Cover 1, cover 2, cover 3 bust press.
They're just treating the entire stadium as if it's 4-down territory. Odd decision here to go for it, fourth and very, very long. Lets it fly deep downfield. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
Well, I love the job by the coaching staff there defensively, matching the personnel of the offense, putting their dime package out on the field. So you bring out the extra defensive back, you're anticipating a pass, perfect timing to run that personnel, and you get the pick.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Scanning the field, it's Sayed. The quick out. Got room at the 35. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense.
Entering play call, you off tricks double, empty and fade smash.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's first and 10.
Wheel.
He might want another play. Gets the back moving. Wants to go up top on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball in that first down pass and it never had a chance.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
A strike downfield. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
Well, really nice catch there getting the first down. This dude at wide receiver, man, he is a playmaker. And you think about Ohio State and the recent run they've had on first-round picks at the position. Michael Thomas, Jackson Smith and Jigba, Garrett Wilson, Chris Olave. This guy keeps making plays like that. He's got an opportunity to go in the first round.
Big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
They're dealing with a second and long. To the air, it's Sayin. Right down the middle. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Entering play
Whistle
call.
blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead.
Flood switch fade.
This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Gets it out fast. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Entering play call.
The thing I like about the slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Working that left side now. Touchdown, Buckeyes! A great catch and run for 6.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown, they come to the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Ready to try the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer.
Entering play call.
So it's an 80-yard drive, and they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he's coming out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13.
There are 2 subcategories. Option is set to over G24 plays. You have 7 options. 3, nickel. 3, overflex. There are 2. Cover 6. Cover 3 sky.
They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. They'll send the back in motion. Toss sweep to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And I'd go back to him again after that first carry, but the defense more ready. They're more alert, dialed into the running back. They're like, listen, we've given up one big play. All eyes on him. Nice job getting the guy on the ground.
Looking for a man. It's Manning. Here comes the heat. Makes the grab. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Just outstanding execution, continuing to work his way back through the football.
Yeah, and everything about this route looks vertical. The comeback, it looks like it's a go. I'm thinking speed, and then he sets it down. QB puts the ball on the money, and he makes the play.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And just a great job by the defense being stout. Right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the back. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning them.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Looking for more room. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23.
Empty and fades. Tatterson.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Off the play fake on first down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far. And that time, just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
Yes.
Sends it back in motion. Might be calling a hot route.
Yes.
Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
I love the job here by the linebacker. He just kind of floats and he's shuffling and he's waiting to see which way the quarterback's going to go with the football. Not able to snag it out of the air, but hey, batting it away, it's a big-time play.
Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on third down in DKR.
Short cross.
From the gun, wants to pass. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. You got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Cat, pistol, gun, option is set to north, option is set to double Z, RPO alert, MTNA, Portland mesh.
They'll have to do a better job of protection this time after that third down sack. Set them back, but they'll go for it here. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Smith. Will not get there. A fourth down stop.
They decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. He uncorks one deep. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
I love it. I'm never of the mindset, take a knee, go to the half, whatever, man. If I can try to find an opportunity to put some points on the board, I'm going to try to do it. I like the offense chucked it up, but, you know, an incompletion, who cares?
Gonna run it. It's Gibson. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short game.
Normal, there are 2 categories. You have 18 options. Cover 2 men is selected.
And that'll bring us to the end of the first half as we head to the studio for halftime.
Entering play call, we have 5 options. If off left is selected.
The Buckeyes will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Time, Middle. Option is set to load 8. Load, cover 6, cover 3, cover 6.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Complete to the left. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They'll run the counter. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
There are 6 categories.
Man,
You
the
have
ball
8.
carrier
1
was
LB
just
cross
shut
8.
down.
Overload 3
And I tell you
scheme.
what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way. At least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there. He didn't have it.
Quick completion to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
On the move, he fires. It's complete. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
There are 6 categories.
Defense is about firing off, getting the offensive guys and staying in their gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Finds his tight end. Wide open spaces. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit to the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
The offense will have to use its first time out of the half.
Entering play call. Cover 1 hook. Cover 2. Cover 6. Cover 3. Cover 6 invert.
The Longhorns will have it first and 10. Give to the running back. Got enough space. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Texas! The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
Entering play
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead. Now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
Special teams. Field goal block left. There are 6 categories.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
Block left is selected.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7.
Entering
So
play
a
call.
well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25.
Pistol. Spread. You have 15 options. Quick slot out is selected.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Buckeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Sayin. The throw to the outside is complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Well, that's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
Quarterback may change this route. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes the grab. It's Smith. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting first progression.
Short cross.
Looking downfield on first down. Working the middle. Oh, a lot of space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
Entering play.
That's a great job getting the first down by that guy. He's a big-time weapon. He's got the speed. He's got everything you look for in a wide receiver. And it's funny, you think about Ohio State football. Back in the day, Woody Hayes running the ball 3 yards in a cloud of dust. But recently, they've been recruiting playmakers at the receiving position because this offense has changed. It's now up-tempo. They're now throwing the ball vertically down the field. And they've had so many guys go in the first round in recent years. This dude right here fit.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
As a quarterback, I'm trying to find my matchup, get the ball to my guy so he can do something with it after the catch. When you put it on his body, he can catch it and then break a tackle and make a play happen like he did just now.
Formation, single back, do slow, spacing switch, drag wheel, stretch shot.
Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. They're going to test the right side with this one. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Great job by the defense that time, bowing up. You're on your own goal line, so you've got to be great against the run, and they force that ball to go to the outside, use their speed to bring the ball carrier down.
To the air, it's Sayin. Fires to the middle. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
We're trying to get the big fella football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
Big 3rd down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. They want to throw it. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Those outside linebackers nowadays are so fast. They got to cover ground. You can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. And it's right down the boulevard. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And he's going to try to return this one. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
3-5. Overflex, there are 2 categories. You have 18 options. Cover 3 matches.
They'll get this drive going from the 17. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Leaves it with the running back. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26.
There are 2 categories.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll go to the toss. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29.
Well, short yardage situation. They decide to go with the toss play. A nice job up front, getting a little bit of push. That's all they needed to get that first.
It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. They'll give it to him again. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
And you got to do a better job up front right there. That run was doomed from the get-go. Nowhere to go. The back gets hit as soon as he gets the football. Hard to succeed as a running back when you get the ball and you get clocked.
He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30.
Yes.
Motion from the back. Dropping back, it's Manning. The sweet feet buy a little time. Complete and looking for enough for the first down.
Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories. Straight rush.
The Longhorns will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds.
Entering play call from you off trips double levels out.
They go back to work in the final period of this one. He'll start this drive going to the air. Quick completion on the out route. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Empty and fades.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
Wants to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Wants to fire on second down. Unloads to the right. He's got it. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air. It's Sayin. Makes the grab. It's Tate. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
I'll tell you, this quarterback has just been in a great rhythm all game long. With that last completion, he's now over 300 yards passing.
From the 22 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Levels out.
And that's where quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
Gets the back moving. Wants to throw again. Caught in the backfield. It's Peoples. Headed to the end zone. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And I think he does a really good job here. Dropping back to pass, surveying the field, sees he's got some open space out wide, dump it to your playmaker, the running back takes the football, he does the rest. Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the field, making a play.
Goes. Corner. Corner.
He wants to throw it. It's complete to the left. He gets it in for the two-point conversion, and now they trail by only 3.
Kickoff left is selected.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. But see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22.
There are 6 categories. You have 36 options. Cover 3 matches selected.
First play of the drive comes from the 22. Leaves it with the back. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26.
There are 6 categories.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Finds his man. It's Wingo. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
My old coach said, don't never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Bracket switch Willie. Double bracket. Sim pressure 3. DDL safety blitz. Sim pressure 3.
The Longhorns are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short.
Give cushion.
And how about this offense running the football when you know it's going to be? Being the more physical squad. And this defense, man, trailing in this football game, still got those 3 timeouts, but they've got to get a stop. They've got to make a stand and start burning those timeouts.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. The give and tick, 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 tick. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Categories. You have
and this situation here on 2nd down is the exact
selected.
situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in a situation, it's interesting. Do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust their quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game?
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Yes.
To throw, it's Manning. Fires to the wideout. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it 1st down at the 42.
Entering split key. Tight. You have 9 options. FB dive is selected.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They're in a precarious spot here. That lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time.
Man, that is picture-perfect cover 0. When I play cover 0, I'm bringing pressure, and that ball's going to come out. Look at the defense. Ready for that ball to come out of the quarterback's hand. Nice job breaking on the football and going and making the interception.
Try to get it to the edge. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few 1st downs together, we're looking really good.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the 1st down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
They'll send the back in motion. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
There are 6 categories.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Despite failing earlier on 4th down, they will try again here. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Unloaded just as he throws. It's incomplete, and they stop him on 4th down.
That is a great job by this defense, coming up big on 4th down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on 4th down.
He's loose. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is ready to give him a 1st down.
And that's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. The quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down.
Yeah, this is the time where I'm a defense. I'm slow to get up. I'm making sure I stay on that offensive player. I'm trying to eat up as much clock and make this offense burn as much clock, Palmer, as I can.
And this coaching staff right now, you know they're looking at the analytics too, right? How many timeouts do we have left? We want to think about dialing up some play calls that get guys catching the football or get the ball out of bounds to stop the clock. You've got a good rhythm right here. You're in a good position of the field to go win this thing, but you've got to be really smart with your play calls.
The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
You've got to be impressed by what you've seen from this defensive line in the game because they're getting to the quarterback, they're getting sacks, and when they can't get there, they're putting their arms up and they're batting balls down. So impressive watching this D-line go to work.
Going up top again. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
And that's a nice play by this defense. Nice job getting the hand of the football, getting the bat down, and now all the pressure goes on the other side. This offense, 3rd and long, got to protect your quarterback up front. Give him enough time on this 3rd down and long situation to make a play down the field.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got his man. Headed to the end zone. Great job in this 2-minute drill as he gets out of bounds, keeping the clock on their side as they're trying to pull it out.
Where's the defense on that last play? It's a 2-minute situation. You've got the guy making the catch in the middle of the field. You've got to tackle him in bounds and keep this clock moving. Somehow they were able to let him get outside and stop the clock. That just can't happen.
Wants to adjust the pattern. They shut him down immediately. They tried to pop the fullback loose and no running room there. Well, that was just like trying to run through a traffic jam. No place for the big fella to go.
That's the whole key, Reese. You can't let the big fella get some steam. So you got to stop him in his tracks right away. The only way you do that is with penetration up front.
These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Entering play
and they've got the lead in the final minute.
There are 8 categories.
And this offense punctuates another drive. And how about the momentum? Palmer, they've got it all. The offense, the defense, playing together. They're on fire right now.
Yeah, I'm really impressed, David, with the resilience of this offense because not everything was going their way earlier in this game, but they kept their head down. They kept chopping wood. They found a rhythm. And in this 4th quarter, David, they've been unstoppable.
From inside the 15, chance for a good return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking to throw on 1st down. He wants a big play here late. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down.
And those are the plays that you worry about as a defensive coordinator, man. Not getting beat over the top, but not just by any guy, but by a guy that can fly. And they've been worried about it all game long. Their game plan has been steered toward that, and right here they execute at a really good level. Make sure they don't let them get behind them when they knock the football.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot. That's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
There are 6 categories. You have 9 options.
They'll lead the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. They're throwing for it on 4th down. He's going up top here late in the game. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds.
Categories. You have 9 options. Cover 3 bus press is selected.
They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Ball is incomplete, falls to the turf, and that's going to do it, and it went right down to the final play. What a game. We had a furious fight all the way to the final ticks, and that one is going to be remembered forever.
And I think when you're the #1 team in the country, you're coming in expecting to win. You're the favorites. Everybody's talking about you. You have all the momentum. You're the loved college football team in all of the land. To come in today, they played a competitive game, Jesse, but that's an inferior opponent. They just lost it.
That's true. They've got to be more consistent moving forward as the #1 team. And we saw flashes today of why they were the #1 ranked team. We know they've got talent, but you've got to start fast. You can't shoot yourself in the foot. You can't have penalties. You can't turn the ball over. You can't have the lapses in concentration. We saw today that led to them losing.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Rushing. Timasu. Receiving. Timasu. Blocking. Defensive. QB sacks 0.0. Interception 0. Interceptions 1. Entering post games, return to main menu. Entering home screen, play friend is selected.